Hi everyone, my name is Joe and I'm currently a sophomore at the University of California, Irvine. I started working with Sam last September, so it's been 6 months, and I can definitely say that for the past 6 months, with Sam's help, I've made huge, enormous strides. So before I started working with Sam, I was interested in working and trying to get into investment banking, but I just had no clue where to get started, how to best position myself in order to get into places such as elite boutiques and bulge bracket banks. And yeah, I was just clueless, and I was thinking, this is probably impossible for me because of the fact that I'm also coming from UCI, which is a non-target school. I had no upperclassmen, no current classmates who were trying to get into investment banking. And yeah, I just didn't think that this was a possibility for me. So, but then, I found out Wall Street Mastermind, spoke with Sam, realized that this wasn't an impossible dream. And yeah, just started doing everything that Sam was telling me to do. So, you know, one thing I realized was that I had no relevant, really, internships or finance experiences that could help me get into investment banking. So the first thing was Sam told me you got to get relevant experience. So I joined two investment clubs on campus and just started applying, on usual recruiting sites such as Handshake, private wealth management, corporate finance, even. And in the beginning, I wasn't getting any, callbacks. I didn't land any internships in the fall because, there were just better applicants out there than I were. But then, I started improving my interview skills with Sam's help, behaviorals and technical skills. And last month, I secured an investment banking internship at a boutique investment bank in Irvine. And the great thing is, this internship's great in the sense that even with this coronavirus situation going on, they like me as an intern, so they're allowing me to work remotely, which is not something that a lot of interns have been able to do. Like, in fact, I know for a fact that a couple of people that I know, they've had their internships rescinded for the upcoming summer. But because I managed to secure an internship during the school year, that wasn't the case for me. I still have that relevant internship on my resume, and that's going to be a huge leg up and a huge advantage for me when I'm recruiting for summer 2021 internships at the elite boutiques and bulge brackets out there. So, what Sam has essentially been able to do for me is completely revamp my resume. My resume right now looks nothing like it looked 6 months ago. Like, not even, I would say, just my name and my address is the same. Everything else has changed. My behavioral questions, I now know how to answer those behavioral questions. Um, and I also have learned a lot of technicals through Sam's help. And not only that, I think another really important thing that people don't realize is how important networking is. And I didn't know how to network properly before Sam kind of guided me through that. With his help, I've spoken with 90 bankers after reaching out to more than 400 bankers, and with his help, I've kind of managed to learn how to have a really efficient conversation. Like, you don't want to be talking with these bankers and asking stupid questions such as how long are the hours. You want to be asking legitimate questions such as, why did you choose to work at this bank over this bank? Could you tell me about a deal you recently worked on that really interested you? You have to have these efficient questions ready and also learn how to make a networking call very fluid instead of very rigid. And this is something that Sam helps you out with. Because ultimately, what you want from these networking calls is for that banker to refer you when the recruiting process begins. So, I'm gone from a non-target school applicant who had no chance of getting into investment banking into an applicant who has an investment banking internship on my resume. So, without Sam's help, I would not be here today. If you guys are interested in getting into investment banking, definitely talk with him and sign up with him because right now you're going to need all the help you can get with an upcoming recession because of the coronavirus.